Greetings and salutations. Day number 3, my little whippersnappers. Sorry I didn't have a vlog on Monday. I suffer from back spasms every now and then, and Monday was really bad. Oh. So anyway, we're back at it. Took some ibuprofen even though I'm not supposed to. But I took it anyway because it helps. So I'm back at it. Today is, let's see, what is today? Let me take out my glasses. Wednesday the 5th of August, 2026. Making some good progress. I'm trying not to weigh myself every day or every other day. I'm trying to leave some time in between, because I also suffer from congestive heart failure, which basically means I retain water and my lungs fill up with water. So my weight fluctuates 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 pounds. It depends. So that's one thing that I got to be really careful with too. Look at that beautiful sunrise. Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of different stuff that I got to take care of, and I got to be real careful with when I do this kind of stuff, or when I get, toothache, backache, whatever, any kind of ache. I can't just go and take ibuprofen or Advil, anything like that. It's just got to be straight Tylenol. Excuse me. Started a little bit earlier today. So right now it's about 6:22 in the morning. And I decided to do a little different thing here today. Everybody normally walks that way. I decided to walk this way. I don't know why. Just wanted to change it up a little bit. But yeah, anyway, to get back to what I was saying about not weighing myself every day and making some progress. I think when I started this journey, what was it, about a week ago? Week and a half. I was at 402, 404, something like that. This morning, I was at 393. Not bad, huh? And again, I just want to thank everybody for coming along with me on this journey, which, by the way, has a new name. Buenos dias. I don't know if you guys recall, I was calling it My Journey with Rocky. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But a very good friend of mine who I basically owe my life to, and if I ever have a child, the firstborn will be hers. She messaged me with some encouraging words, and then she said, "I got a new name for your vlog." I said, "Let's hear it." She said, "You need to call it My Rocky Journey." I like it. It's kind of a play on words. It's me, Rocky. It's my journey. Plus, it can be very rocky. So you are now watching My Rocky Journey. So I went and watched Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I loved it. It was great. In fact, it's probably my favorite Spider-Man movie to date. Even counting Toby's and the other guy, Matthew. I mean, those guys did a great job too. But this one, I'll tell you what, it was something else. Good morning. It was a very, very different Marvel movie. It wasn't your typical action blowing stuff up kind of thing.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. It's an emotional roller coaster, to be honest with you. I thought for sure that I was going to shed some tears, but I didn't. Not in this one. But it is really, really good. I'm not going to give any spoilers away for those of you who don't like spoilers. Me, personally, I don't care. Spoilers don't bother me. But I know some people don't like it. Bunch of surprises. Pretty cool appearances by some people and villains that you really weren't expecting. But I'll let you guys check it out. I definitely highly recommend it. We'll take a little break here and admire this view. You know, it's funny how a lot of people believe that this kind of beauty just happened. And you know, you're entitled to your opinion, and that's cool. But I believe in a divine being that created this beautifulness. Another movie that I just saw was Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day. Now that one was really good too. And I know this is kind of an oxymoron, especially after what I just said about the divine creator, but I'm also one who believes that it would be pretty naive of us to believe that we're the only life in this vast universe. So many planets and galaxies and things that are out there. Now, am I telling you that I believe in aliens? No. Not those little green and gray looking things. But I do believe in some other kind of life out there. There's got to be, right? Something for all of us to ponder, I guess. But that's a very, very good movie as well. Lots of people were talking trash about it, saying that it wasn't good, the acting was bad, that Steven Spielberg has lost it. Bunch of losers. Talking about the king, Steven Spielberg, man. That boy been making movies before I was even born. And that was a long time ago. Just don't ask people. But that was a really good one too. Definitely recommend you guys go check that one out too.
I remember at the beginning, like I was
And There's a whole bunch of different ones out there that I want to go watch. Like I haven't seen Moana. I'd like to watch Moana, the live action one. In fact, I had bought tickets to that on the opening day, but I don't remember what happened. I couldn't make it. Since we are on the subject of movies, I love movies. Huge movie buff. Universal Studios, things like that. Anything that kind of goes behind the scenes is pretty tight with me. I'm kind of a behind the scenes kind of guy. Over at my church, I help run the sound. You know, we do stuff like that. And I don't know, I just like being the one who kind of, you know, runs the show without being in the spotlight, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if it weren't for the sound people, the video people, pro presenter people, church would go on, absolutely. But it just wouldn't have that same oomph, if you know what I'm saying. All right, I think I'm gonna take my little seat here and we'll get into some other things. All right, let's get the shirt of the day out of the way. Wayne. I know it's reversed on the what you're watching, but yeah, Wayne Industries, Batman kind of thing. You know, the funny part is that I'm not a big Batman kind of fan. Never have. I've always been a Marvel guy. Spider-Man's my guy. Huge Spider-Man fan. Ever since I was growing up. Those were the comics that I would collect. I don't know. DC just never did it for me. It's getting a little bit better though, especially with the release of Absolute Batman. For those of you who know anything about comic books or the comic industry, Absolute Batman is on a tear right now. Huge. The number one, Absolute Batman number one, I think came out in October of last year. So it hasn't even been out a year yet. A number one first print sells for a little over $250 to $300, depending on the condition, whether or not it's graded, so on and so forth. But anyway, for those of you who don't know, also I do buy and sell comic books. That's kind of what I do on the side to help supplement, you know, my income. I do okay. But anybody out there listening, if you're into comic books and you're looking for something, or you just want to get into it, or have some questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you out. See if there's something I could do to help you find what you're looking for. But yeah, shirt of the day, Wayne Industries. And a lot of my shirts are going to end up being comic book related or movie related. And of course, these are just my graphic tees. I do have dress-up shirts. I really do. You'll have to check it out on come to church one of these days and see when I'm all cleaned up. Or you could always watch us on YouTube and Facebook Live at El Buen Pastor Church, McFarland, every Sunday. We got 2 services, English and Spanish. Spanish starts at 9:15 in the morning. English starts at 11 o'clock. You guys are more than welcome to come check it out. If you're in the area, and if you're not, tune in on Facebook. Again, El Buen Pastor Church, McFarland, and every Sunday we go live. But yeah, you know, today is a very beautiful day, and like I said, it's the 5th of September. No, August. Jeez, I'm already going up ahead. August. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, or tell you guys, is that my clothes is fitting much differently, and that again is huge motivation for me. It gets me excited to be able to wear stuff that I haven't been able to wear in a very long time. In fact, this shirt right here fit me a little too snug. and I never wore it because I didn't like the way it looked. But now I can get into it. I bought a Max Crosby Raider jersey about 4 years ago, back when the Raiders first moved to Vegas. Biggest size they had was, I think, a 5X. I usually wear a 6. And when it got here, I was excited. I put it on. It was way too tight. I was like, nope, ain't wearing this. I tried it on yesterday, and it looks pretty good. So that's so exciting to me. And again, they're goofy little things that most people take for granted. But I couldn't. I can't. But now I can. At least I'm starting to. It's just, man. I'm an emotional guy, and I get a little emotional thinking about it, because it really is a huge step for me. It really, really is. I know a lot of you guys are out there saying, oh yeah, this is cool, Rocky, good job, woohoo. But I don't think you guys really understand the scope of how huge this decision and this journey is going to be. And again, like I said in the very first one, I know it's going to be a long journey. You know, a year, 2 years, maybe, who knows. I've set a goal weight, or I've set a goal of losing at least 100 pounds. At least. If I don't do it, will I count that a failure? Of course not. Because anything is progress. These, 20-25 pounds that I've lost since I started is a huge progress. And again, I couldn't be able to do this without your guys' support. I wouldn't be able to do this without just reading the comments that you guys send me, the text messages, the phone calls. It means a lot. And I know I sound like a broken record, but man, I know some of you guys have been out there, or some of you who are out there have been in my shoes before. Maybe not as big, but you were overweight, and you went on your own journey and you lost a lot of weight. So I know you know exactly how I feel. For those of you who have never been there, just trust me, it is a euphoric feeling to one day wake up after weighing 420 pounds, getting on the scale and seeing that you went down to 393. Golly, man. Golly. I don't have any words. It's just, it's awesome. It really is. And again, I want to thank you guys for supporting me, for your texts, your phone calls, your messages, everything. I did decide to invest a little bit of money in this project. I've got a little lapel microphone coming, so that should help with the audio. I know the audio sounds okay, but since I'm an audio guy, I know it can sound better. I also bit the bullet and got the program, the rest of those extra little bells and whistles, I guess you would call it, for the editing software. But I'm thinking about starting like a Patreon page or something where for whoever wants to and can to support monetarily this little journey of mine, you're more than welcome to. This will probably be the first and maybe the last time I ever mention it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say no if you guys want to help, not only with your support but with your monetary support. So anyway, enough of that. We're gonna get back to this beautiful view. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at right now. Ain't it pretty? Not as many birds out today as there were the other day, but But yeah, this is where I come every morning. And if you guys are in the area and you want to come walking with me, you guys are more than welcome to. Just know that you're probably going to end up in my vlog. I did get my my Oogie Boogie tickets for this year, so that's going to be fun. For those of you who don't know what Oogie Boogie is, it's Disney California Adventures Halloween party they throw every year. They used to be at Disneyland, and it used to be called Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but they changed it over to DCA several years ago and started calling it Oogie Boogie Bash. And I've been at least 4 or 5 times. I can't remember exactly how many times. I did stop for a couple of years, but this year one of my favorite villains is going to be there, so I'm excited. Again, I'm a big kid. I'm 52 years old, but inside I'm 13. I'm a big kid, and I know that sometimes it can be a blessing and a curse, but it is what it is. I it's funny. This might sound a little egotistical or whatever, but I love myself. I really do. I think I'm fun. I think I'm funny. I know that's kind of weird coming from the person, but whatever. I'm just sitting here trying to be honest and just being myself, and that's exactly what all I can be is myself. There's no point in trying to be someone who you're not. So that's me. I'm a 52-year-old kid. I'm a 13-year-old kid buried in a 52-year-old body. So, hence the comic books, the movies, the Disneys, the Universals. I'm just a big kid. It's funny, a lot of the younger crowd, the youth at the church really enjoy my company too, because I'm fun. I make them laugh. I think it's great. When I need to be, I'll be stern and I'll tell you how it is, and I will, put you in your place when you need to be put in your place. Good morning. But a lot of the times I'm a very happy-go-lucky guy. I just love having fun, love chilling out, love making jokes. I love making people laugh. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm still so, I guess, young at heart, is because I laugh a lot. I don't know about you guys, but me, it's funny. I'll be sitting in my room, whatever, watching TV, and all of a sudden I'll push mute because the commercial comes on, and I'll just be sitting there in the silence, which is another thing we'll talk about right now. And just out of nowhere, I'll start busting up laughing out loud. Not a little, I mean, like, and why? Because I remember something that I did or said or I saw or I heard 2 years ago, a year ago, yesterday, who knows? But it's just, I don't know, it's funny. I'll just be sitting there and I'll start cracking up out of nowhere just because I remembered something that I said, I saw, or I heard, or anything. It's funny. But anyway, I digress. See, again, squirrel. I don't remember what I was going to tell you when I said that's another thing. But that's besides the point. I'm all over the place. I'm a scatterbrain, definitely. I tell people all the time that I have a learning disability and nobody believes me. But I don't think I do. I'm just making a joke because I do forget a lot of things and I do have some trouble, figuring things out. But once I do figure them out, it's all good. What else were we going to talk about today? Oogie Boogie Bash. That's what we were talking about. I'm telling you, I've jumped from here to here, so make sure you guys are on your toes. Oogie Boogie Bash. One of my favorite villains is coming this year. They did a whole announcement on it. The villain's name is Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. And if you guys haven't seen that movie, watch it. That movie is top 3 cartoons of all time for me. The Emperor's New Groove. It's on Disney Plus. Check it out. It is Oh my goodness, just great movie, great movie. Um, it's good. It's good for the kids too. The kids probably won't understand most of the jokes, but but it's still entertaining for them because it's a cartoon, and it's entertaining for us as adults because we'll get the jokes. But anyway, make sure you watch that one too. Emperor's New Groove, super super cool. But yeah, I'm excited for Oogie Boogie Bash this year because Yzma's coming, and I do have. You can, as an adult, you can dress up. You just can't cover your face with a mask, but you can dress up, and it is amazing. If you've never been, consider it. Yes, it's a little expensive, but it's super fun, and the kids enjoy it, and you get gobs and gobs of candy. Obviously, I don't go for the candy. I could care less about the candy. I'm more of a take pictures with the characters kind of person, get on the rides kind of person. That's what I like to do at these after dark events. All that extra stuff, whatever, it's all good. The candy, the so on and so forth. That's fun. That's fun, but not for me. I love taking pictures with the characters. I love getting on the rides because there's low wait times. It's super fun. But anyway, dressing up. It's amazing how many adults go out there and get dressed up in their favorite characters. Woody, Buzz, Gaston, anything. Well, mine, I bought this last year or a couple years ago. I can't remember the last time I went. I think it was 2 years ago. I bought it. It's Pacha from Emperor's New Groove. And those of you who know Pacha, anyway, this movie takes place in Mesoamerica. So it has to do with villagers and a king and royalty and woo 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 la la la. Anyway, watch the movie. It's really fun. Pacha is a bigger guy in the movie, and he wears this cool little brown hat with a little thing, and he wears a brown skirt with a green kind of poncho looking thing. Anyway, I found that costume, and I purchased it. I was excited. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be so cool. And when I put it on, it was too tight. Dang it. However, now fits pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and reuse that one, and I'm gonna go as Pacha, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. I think that's gonna be really cool, especially when I take a picture with Yzma. I think it's gonna be great. I'm already imagining the interaction that I'm gonna have with them. But yeah, again, you guys, thank you so much. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish the vlog here. I've been rambling for enough. I did another lap and a half today. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's too early in the morning. I still got to get all this gunk out. But yeah, I did another lap and a half today. I did pick up the pace. It was a little bit faster than when I started. Obviously, because when I started, I hadn't exercised in why lie? Years. The most walking I ever do or did at that time was like when I went to Costco to get groceries. So it's crazy, it really is. But yeah, I picked up the pace today, walking a little bit faster, and I could feel it. My heart was pumping a little bit quicker. The breathing obviously was getting a little bit more, but I feel good. I really do. I do feel good. I feel good. The heat is killing me though, man. Yesterday I thought I was gonna faint. I went to go pick up something in Delano. I got out of the car, and immediately it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, whoa. And I had to lean up against the car and just kind of stand there for a couple of minutes. And then I was like, okay, this isn't cool. So I got right back in the car, cranked up the AC, and just sat there for a little bit before I decided to take off. But anyway, just be very careful out there. This heat over here where we're at is ridiculous. I know some of you out there in other parts of the country are probably laughing at me because I'm saying it's hot. It's actually, it pretty is. But the good thing about us over here is that we have dry heat. So it's not all, wet and humid. It's like it is like in Florida or the New York states or those areas, like the East Coast. I know it gets very, very humid. Over here it's a very dry heat, but it has been over 105 these past couple of days. As a matter of fact, I think Thursday and Friday it's supposed to be like 107 or 108, and Sunday it's supposed to hit 110. Oh my goodness gracious, that is crazy. It's like an oven. But anyway, it is what it is. Stay hydrated. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Be very careful. And if you've ever thought about starting this kind of a journey, do it. Just do it. It's the hardest part is starting. Easy to say, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, let's go. But you never do. So that doesn't mean anything. So until you actually act, until you actually get out there and start walking, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna stay the same. So I urge you, I challenge you to do this. Not for anyone else, for yourself. For yourself. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you guys. You seriously have no idea what it means for you guys to continue with me on my rocky journey. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. As a matter of fact, Saturday and Sunday there's a collector con over here in Bakersfield. I may be going to that. I might vlog it, who knows, we'll see. I did tell you guys that there was going to be other vlogs besides me walking and rambling. So hopefully, oh, my car is in the shop, so I'm in my mom's car right now. I got into an accident many years ago in the back of the car. A car hit me and they messed up my back quarter panel, driver's side. And ever since the people fixed it, and let's be honest, they did a half-butt job, because every, I don't know, year or so the Bondo starts to crack and it looks really crappy. So I took it back yesterday, and you know, it usually takes about a week, so I should get my car back in about a week, or hopefully by Saturday. But anyway, you guys, again, thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate it. If this is your first time watching, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below with any questions, comments, anything. Questions about me, again, I'm an open book. I will answer them. And I do plan on doing a video where I sit down and just answer questions. That's going to be fun. So just ask away. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below. Watch the past videos. I've got 2 other videos besides this one. And on my channel, I do have other videos from when I would just do kind of Disneyland, Universal kind of stuff, ride POVs. So make sure you check those out too. Make sure you share my link and my videos with your friends and family. Tell them to check it out. You know, maybe there's somebody that you know that's struggling with weight as well. Send them these videos so they can feel encouraged as well, to know that it can be done. Again, it's a long journey, but it can be done. Okay, thank you guys again. Truly appreciate you guys. This is gonna be fun. It really is. It already is. It already is. We'll see you guys on the next one. And remember, there's strength in numbers, but there's hope in one.